Good morning, everyone. Happy Mercury Goes Direct Day. Mercury Direct, this is great. It's a time to move forward. I know a lot of us have been going through a lot of integration, internal processing, internal planning, calculating what our move is going to be. So Mercury retrograde is a great time to go in and reflect within and integrate our energies and let that internal workings happen in order to bring forth a new beginning, a new project, creative endeavors. And I was going to do this live earlier, and I'm very spontaneous, and I go where the energy goes and go with the moment, and I just trust divine timing. And I noticed that I happened to post this video at 10:45, which equals a 1, which is also equals new beginnings. It's a time to bring forth our new creations, our new ideas into physical manifestation and overcome our fears. It's okay to feel the fear, but step into whatever your heart is calling you towards no matter what. Like even this is my first live on Temple of the Sun. I usually do my pre-recorded Gaia's guidance videos. Gaia's guidance, Mother Earth speaking from the heart, from her heart to our heart. And I decided I'm just going to go live and hopefully create more interaction amongst you guys. And so I'm going to do just a general collective reading, and it's Gaia's guidance. And again, if you've seen any of my videos, these are all hearts from Mother Earth, organic in nature, that I've seen when I've been out and about and running, and messages too that I receive from Spirit. And because we are all one with Source energy, we are all connected through the energy of the heart. And the heart is our power point. It is the place where our divine frequency imprint lies. So as we tune into the heart and work through the layers of illusion and beliefs and paradigms and things that we need to shed and let go of and focus on that divine connection with our heart, we reflect that into our everyday life, our everyday world. For everything on the outside is a beautiful gift that mirrors our energy that we are focused on, the energy we are emitting, the energy that we are being. So these cards are beautiful because Mother Earth is not separate from us. Gaia is not separate. We are one. We are one in working together in symbiosis. And she is a direct reflection of our true nature, which is self-sustaining, regenerating, life-giving, life-promoting, ever-evolving, expanding, and growing, and going through processes of death and rebirth, just like we do. Our heart does, our internal self does. Our physical humanness is the vehicle in which our spirit, our soul gets to experience. And when we step into our divine frequency, we step into the heart of who we are. We step into our divine purpose. We step into our soul. So that is why Gaia's guidance in these heart oracle cards are so beneficial. They give us guidance, and the guidance can seem general, but our heart will interpret it. Our mind will speak. Our heart speaks to our mind, and we'll interpret it in the way that we need to interpret it. So I'm just going to ask for a general collective reading for any of you guys watching it, and obviously take from it what resonates with you, because everything is about resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force something or make it work for you. Your resonance is your internal guide. It is your heart self, God self speaking. And so always listen to that and always follow that, because you could get information from one person that resonates, or a situation or a class. Take what resonates. It's all gifts for us to kind of gather information. And it's not even information we're so much gathering. It's information we resonate with, which sparks and activates our own energetic self. And when we connect to our heart, we're connecting to the very essence, like I said, our divine imprint. There is no other imprint like yours. And the more you can fully connect and have a free flowing communication, interaction, connection, beingness with it, the more fully you are fulfilling your divine purpose. And everyone is different. Everyone is individual. Everybody's path, everybody's experiences, everybody's reflection, mirrors, it'll all be different, but it'll be suited that is perfectly for you. And when you step into that, you also create your own individual heaven on earth. Your life you're living will reflect that heart energy that you truly are. Not imposed by others, not the collective consciousness, not what you were taught maybe when you were little, not what you were taught so probably by your parents, your teachers, even your peers. So let's get started here. I like to clear the cards with my cute little heart bell. And I just ask for anyone who's watching, all of your higher selves collectively come forth and present the card that is most resonant for you, that will help us to connect the most fully to our own individual heart energy. And this one popped out. And this one is a beautiful little conglomeration of pine needles. It's in Maine. On the side of the road, as I was running, I saw this beautiful formation, and I take all these snapshots with my iPhone. So they're not perfect, but they're perfect in their imperfection. Just like us as human beings, we have seen the storms. We've been through all types of weather. We've been exposed to so many different things. Just like my little lens on my camera, it's been through the fog, the mist, the rain, the snow, the sweat, the blood, the tears, all of it. So these hearts too, they so represent what we've been through. All right, so this is a perfect little formation of a heart. You can see it's kind of reaching, it's kind of open, and it's made up of just a bunch of different pine needles, and it's also based on top of a little bit of sand that's been pushed by the wind, probably towards the curb or side of the road. And to me, pine trees in general too represent high frequency energy. So pine needles to me also represent that high frequency energy. And it can show all the different, see how they're all gathered? This can represent all the different frequency, energy, situations, information that you have gathered up, that you have taken on, that you have accumulated in order to keep you moving forward within your purpose, within your mission, to fulfill your destiny. Just looking here, because everything is, everything speaks to me in imagery, symbolism. So this is just telling me that everything on the outside is a reflection of us. It's a reflection of all our experiences, not only in this life. Our heart holds the energy and connects us to all our lives, all our existence, because God is omnipresent, and we hold that God source energy with us, which allows us to tap in and tune into and draw the experiences of all our soul's experiences in multi-dimension, parallel realities. Hey, Heather. And if you have a question, or if you want a card pulled, I'll be happy to give you an individual card pull, but I'm just doing a collective reading right now. And so our heart has the ability to draw on those experiences, I'll say for better or for worse. Sometimes we draw on experiences that benefit us, but sometimes we can also tune into experiences that are happening simultaneously, because in reality, there is no time or space. Everything is now. Everything is omnipresent, it's all happening now, and it exists now. So don't all our heart soul experiences. So when we tune into the heart, we can gain that information in order to grow without having to actually experience it. Because when you're in a human physical vessel, you can only experience. Thank you. Aren't you working? Aren't you working? I have developed these heart cards. Maybe you've seen them on Facebook before. So Mercury's going direct. So I'm going for stepping out of my comfort zone and doing these live videos instead of pre-recorded. And I'm in Florida right now. I'm not in Maine, but we still have a place in Maine. Color processing. You're color processing? Oh, your color's processing. Yes. Yes, awesome. Well, you picked a good time to tune in, Heather. I'll pull you a card if you want me to. But okay, so this is the collective. So when you tune into your heart, you're tuning into all aspects of yourself which can benefit you. And I will read the message, and it is entitled One Moment. And the message is appreciation for today wipes away negativity of the past, for all moments are intertwined as one. Forgiveness creates space for new perceptions. Every moment is a new beginning, but has the potential to transform all of time. Now, I did not know that that was the message on the back of the card, and I was just talking about how there is no time. So if you can find the things to appreciate in this life, you not only affect your time you're living now, but you affect all other yous happening in other realities. So you're not only helping yourself, you're helping yourself, you're helping all time. Hey, Jolene, first time I go live on Temple of the Sun. LOL. I have 5 minutes. You can pull me a card if you want. And guess what, Heather? I will pull you a card no matter what, even if you got to go shampoo your color. I will still pull you a card and you can watch the replay, okay? So thank you for all the love there, Jolene. So when you connect to your heart, you are changing all of time. You've heard of time viewing and how you can change time in the now. You can change your past in the now. Well, how you change your past in the now is appreciating the now, because that appreciation you're feeling, your heart communicates that to all yous. Same with forgiveness. It mentioned forgiveness. When you can forgive something in the now, say you've been in a fight or an argument with a friend or an individual or an ex-boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, what have you, if you can forgive them now, you are actually changing your past. And you can even imagine that whole scenario that caused you pain and suffering. You can imagine it in your mind a different turnout, because guess what? You have the potential to time travel, and you will change that. And then you might run across that person, and things will be different because you went back in time and changed it through your imagination. Your imagination isn't any less real than the real world, because it's our imagination and thoughts. Thank you, Jolene. Your thoughts. What was I saying? Okay, so your thoughts are not any different. They're not any different than your created reality, because your thoughts are creating your reality, all realities. So this is just saying, find the appreciation in the now. That will reflect back in your everyday life. It will also change any other lives you've experienced. And forgiveness. And the biggest forgiveness is not so much others, it's forgiveness of self. Forgive yourself for not maybe doing what you thought you should do, being what you thought you should be. Because guess what? You are a divine, perfect imprint of God. And you, no matter what you've been through, you went through it for a reason. And you're exactly, hey Devada, hey John, you're exactly the way you should be and always were supposed to be. So find that appreciation for who you are and who you were, and then you make that energy work for you. Even the most suffering, negative experience you have had, and if you blame yourself, if you can find how, thank yourself for that experience, even if you don't understand what you got out of it. When you can thank yourself, you allow yourself to gain the experience, and you allow it to work mind, body, and spirit. It will show in your physical body. It will show in your health. It'll show in all future interactions. So what this is saying is there is only one moment, and the moment is now. And all of those things, all those pine needles that you have ever lived and experienced, you have the power to change them through appreciation and forgiveness. And it all comes down to the self. Appreciate yourself, forgive yourself, and that energy connects you to all times, past, present, and future. Because you are the center of your universe. You are the creator, and you have created everything that you've seen and all your perceptions. And it's your perception that truly changes. You can have 5 different people looking at a situation, and they can all gain something different and perceive it differently. And their perception will create their experience of it. So that just shows how we are all individuals. We have our own imprint. We all have our own reality within the mass consciousness. We're our own little realities within everybody else's realities. and that realities all connect through the heart space, the energy and love. And as we connect more and more through that heart and love space, and that just means loving, forgiving, appreciating, connecting to your own heart, your own self-work on self, your own self-realization, self-discovery, self-healing, that is the power point, the power source. That is the generated, that is what creates everything else, everything else. So hopefully you guys got a little something about, a little something out of that. It says every moment's a new beginning. Every moment, you only have the now. Now, 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 now. And in that now, it's a new beginning. And what a perfect time to move forward in your goals, in your plans, in your aspirations, in those inklings and what is in your heart, what is calling you. Mercury is direct. Not that Mercury, you know, it doesn't have power over you, but it just shows that the energies are working and operating at a beneficial time for you to move forward in your manifestations in life and your goals. So Heather wanted a card. So I'm going to pull Heather a card. I think she went to shampoo a client. I used to work with Heather. I used to rent a space in Maine, Saco, Maine. And she does hair. Beautiful, beautiful woman, beautiful business, beautiful customers. It was a good experience. So Heather, this card is for you. I'll just pull a quickie. I'll do a quick mini. And if any of you other guys watching want one, just comment and I will give you your own little card. But I always ask for your higher self, not my insight, not my perception of the card to come through, but that person's higher self to come forth and present the card that's most appropriate for them. So Heather. Also guys, I am going to be offering a service, and it's a new modality that helps to bring forth, helps to anchor and activate your divine heart frequency energy in your physical vessel. It's already there, but sometimes it needs a little activating. You could have your chakras and energies are blocking the flow. You've heard of chakras and the energy and everything flowing and being in alignment. I'm going to be offering a modality that activates and anchors your own divine imprint so that it is more fluid and expansive and it's flowing through you and you're more connected to it, and it grounds that energy to your physical vessel and Mother Earth, simultaneously connecting you to the spiritual energy. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I will be posting some information about that at some point. I'm still fine-tuning it. Okay, so this is for you, Heather. You got this beautiful seaweed on Old Orchard Beach, of course. That's where my heart is. And it's beautiful because I love it when it's got like flair to it and different components creating the heart. And we've got the sea foam, we've got the seaweed, we've got a single sea grass. There's this little single sea grass, but then we also got that seaweed with this stuff on it. I call everything seaweed, but you guys know it's plants from the ocean. So it looks like it's making up two, and it's jutting out. It's jutting out. Sea foam here represents energies of imaginations, realities, emotion. So what this is saying here, Heather, every moment is new. Every moment is a new reality. And as we expand our consciousness, we pop like a little sea bubble. We pop that in order to expand and create new realities, new ideas. And I know you, Heather, always have new ideas running through your mind. You offer more than just hair. I'm not sure if you're still into the I don't know if it's weight loss, but healthy program you're offering your clients and all these different things. And this to me represents you. You have all these different ideas, and they're tied into the heart because water, we're made up of 85% water. Water is the flowing, the ocean represents clearing, bringing in and taking out old energies. It activates, it clears our centers, our body. It creates negative ions that have a positive effect on us. So this is just telling you to tune into your heart. Trust what's in your heart. And you know what? Spread out and try new things. Try those new ideas. You can never go wrong because in stepping into something new, oh my God, these are all messages to do with new and letting your creative juices and ideas actually manifest and flow. And this is what it's saying. Take action. Look at all those things you're working on, Heather. all those people you interact with, all those conversations, all those ideas, they all help you to expand not only your own self, but help you to expand your clients that you're working on and all those ideas. You could say one little thing and that client might take to heart what you said, and you gave them encouragement to go out and step into whatever it is they want to do, their passion. What a beautiful, beautiful card and gift. And it shows that it's grounded. You're grounding these energies. And because there's two different plants involved, there's the seaweed with the little jutting, and then there's that clear, you know, that bright green blade that comes out of the ocean. This is telling me you are cooperatively working with other energies and people in your life. And when you bring those together, two forces, two energies, you create a much bigger expression of light and love and who you are. You help yourself and you help others. And you keep expanding and creating that love. And don't worry about the end result, because the end result is not what matters. I saw your request, Devada. I will pull you a card next. Awesome. Thank you for allowing me to do this, you guys, too, because I love it. It's my passion. It's just fun. I used to do hair also. So when I used to do hair, it was a vehicle for me to help promote people's passions and to tune into their heart. That was just the vehicle that I was operating in then. Like from 18 years old to 45 years old, I did that. So beautiful, beautiful card, and it shows it's grounded. But again, don't worry about the outcome. It's not the outcome that matters. It's not the end result. It's the process, just putting that energy out. Because one path all of a sudden might bring you a different opportunity. Then you do this opportunity, then the next, and the next, and the next. So it's never the end result. Take away the expectation and just do it for the pure path and the joy of it. And the message actually is, and I see this in you, Heather, lighthouse. As you shine your individual light, it illuminates paths for others so that they may find their way. We are all connected through love and light of Source. What you do for yourself is always reflected in others. Again, I did not know that what the back of this card was, Heather, and it just totally just reaffirmed everything I just said. You are a lighthouse, Heather. And doing hair, you know, that automatically puts you in the healing category, the counseling category. You know, you're working on people and you have that direct connection. And it's a beautiful role because you do have the opportunity in the vehicle to share so much love, encouragement. Not only do you make your clients look beautiful, but you make them feel beautiful. So that is your message. Keep forth. Don't be afraid to try all those other different things that you get your hands and creative inclination or ideas. Just go for it. Just go for it, because that's when you're a success. It's not the monetary money you get out of it. It's not the affirmation even from others. It's your own internal joy, your own internal experience of it. And then, of course, the physical world will reflect that abundance because you are believing in yourself. You're respecting yourself by taking action in what you want to do, regardless. So the universe will always support that. It always supports when you step into who you are, because the universe is a reflection of you. So, of course, it's going to support you because it is you. Awesome card. Don't forget you're a lighthouse, Heather, and you're a beautiful light that shines, and you help to ground them, their passion and who they are, and you express. What an expressive, beautiful heart card. Very, very beautiful. Thanks for letting me do that, Heather, and tune in. I'm going to, being Mercury direct now and moving forward, I'm going to get back on track myself and commit to doing these card readings every day. I don't want to say a definite time, but I will go live once a day, most likely. You know, I have to do things inspiredly, so I can't be put in a certain time, like 9 a.m. every day, 9 a.m. every day. But I will do it at some point when I'm inspired every day, and I'll try to throw out a quick event so you guys know, and you can hop on, and I'd be happy to do cards for you. And if you want further readings too, more personalized and what's going on with your life, more guidance, I will be offering also services, personal one-on-ones, which I will be listing also. Thank you, Devada says she loves my energy. Thank you. All right, so this card, clear it with my beautiful little heart bell. And the bell isn't just a clearing energy. A heart also, this little bell calls forth your desires. So when I ring this little bell over the heart to just clear energy, it's just putting my mind in, it's just creating my focus to that. But when I ring the bell for, say, you Devata, it's truly taking your heart energy and bringing forth your desires to bring forth, have them come into your life. You have a beautiful name. I love it. Devata, Ava Fuller. What a beautiful name. All right. Hey, Lionel. My first time going live on Temple of the Sun. I usually do pre-recorded, but I'm getting my stuff together and moving forth with my creative juices. All right, so this is for Devata. What is Devata's higher self most in her heart energy most want her to know that resonates to bring forth her heart energy? For she has a more direct line of communication. Oh, this one's cute. All right, so this one kind of presented it, pulled itself out. It's almost as if your higher self pulled it out. And this is a beautiful, I love it. Oh, sorry guys. A little clamshell with a perfect little cutout of a heart. Again, this is on Old Orchard Beach also. And to me, this represents the heart within, going within. All your answers are within. And then from this little hole, it's almost like this little heart hole is representative of when you tune into your heart energy, then whoosh, it comes out of you through this little hole to manifest and reflect back in your world. A lot of my cards are on the beach, and it only makes sense because the beach and the ocean represent the waves of the emotion. You know how there's ebbs and flows. We go through these highs. Sometimes Mercury retrograde pulls us back. We got to deal with things, release things that we don't need. And that's, sorry, I had to decline a call. The ebb and flow of emotions. And emotions come from the heart. It's what you feel. And if you want to know what you feel is resonating with you, or if you should continue, and you have a question in your mind or a decision you need to make, does it feel good? That's it. It's that simple. We as humans make life so complex, but it all comes down to the heart. God's source energy lives in your heart. Your divine physical imprint is in your heart. Your heart is the connecting chakra to all chakras. It's the center point of all your top chakras and all your earth chakras. It brings your spiritual energy, connects it to your earth energy, like this, and then, and this energy coming out is all the energy you share and emanate that is reflected in your physical reality. So it is so important to tune into how you feel. Your feelings are the compass. They are your guidance. It's that simple. We have all these tools. We have all these modalities to help us, but all of those things are just reflections of our soul speaking to us and saying, hey, this is a reflection of what you need. But you have everything you need in here. But we as humans like to keep things interesting and fun. We like to see things through other people reflecting that. It just makes it makes the game of life more fun. But you have everything. All your answers are in here. But people, again, because they reflect you and your energy, they will reflect back the energy that you are or you're in need of, or even energy you need to release. Say you come across a really negative person and you're just so tired of dealing with that person. It isn't always that you are negative, the reflection. It is that you're taking your power back and you're just not going to interact with that kind of energy anymore. That's all, because it doesn't feel good. If it doesn't feel good, most likely it's not good. And I'm not saying that we don't go through stuff that doesn't feel good for a reason too, because we do sometimes go through this contract that we have volunteered for, but it's still to bring us up higher. But in general, the feel-good feelings, like if I ask myself, oh, should I go back to school and study this or that, study math, it's not going to feel good at all. Not at all. But is it going to feel good maybe to do a spiritual class? That will feel good. That is your compass. If it feels good and feel good, don't get that mixed up with obligation. Obligation is obligation. It's just that. If you don't have that spirit in that decision and in that choice, it's not infused with the energy that you are so much. So obligation, you'll still gain something from everything. But if you want to gain the highest frequency and have the highest frequency experience, follow your passion. Follow that which feel goods. Follow those tiny little voices and nudges in your gut and in your head and in your heart. All right. So I'll read the back for you, Devata. And it says successful. That is the title. And the message is the very thing you battle with is the key to your mission, your purpose, and success. We all have something to overcome. And as we meet the challenge, we fulfill our purpose and success. So this tells me, Devata, there could be something that you're dealing with or a challenge. And that challenge usually isn't just fleeting. It's something that's been in you, in the heart. It looks a little dark in there. And it's not that you have a dark heart, but there could be some challenge, what we as a human would say, it's a yucky situation, or I don't want to deal with it. It's something within yourself. This is telling me, Devata, there's something within yourself that has been probably an ongoing challenge, something you're resisting, something you've been fighting with within yourself, and you might even feel badly about yourself for it. That the flip side, there's two sides to every coin. There's yin yang, there's positive, negative, there's heads, there's tails. The flip side of that coin is that's where your greatest success is going to be. And I'll just share mine real quick. I go through these moments of, it's a duality, and that could be the Gemini in me. I want to share these things. I have so much to share, but then I will make myself sick after putting something out there because of self-doubt. And it's crazy. It's so stinking crazy. All that matters is I followed my heart and I did it. I don't need to worry about the expectation of that or people's thoughts about that or criticism. So that has been a huge, and I'm a 3 life path also, and 3 life pathers have to overcome extreme guilt, extreme doubt in order to fulfill their, Lionel says, he sucked at math too. I've had to overcome extreme doubt within myself in order to bring forth whatever my purpose is, and that's sharing, it's teaching, it's guiding from a higher perspective. And so this is just telling me, Devata, if there's something you're struggling with, but yet it's still to do with your life purpose, because as you overcome whatever that struggle is, and you come forth with it, I know it's so challenging sometimes when you have to go through this. That will be your purpose. That will be your greatest gain. That will be. It's so weird how we created as humans this life experience, and we kind of snuck our treasure within a difficult situation or something we've had to overcome. Because as we overcome it, like all teachers or healers, they have had an experience. The best healers are those that have had that personal experience and had to heal themselves, and then they go out into the world and heal others. That's a perfect example of it. A teacher teaches what he needs to learn. So whatever your challenge is that is where your very success is, Devata. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. And again, it's a little clamshell. The clam's shut, and you open it up, and you just gotta open. It's telling me you gotta open up, and that's where your treasure is. And don't be afraid to expose who you are if you're feeling self-doubt or questioning yourself, or if there's a decision you know you need to make but you're scared. It will free you when you follow the heart and do what your purpose and mission is. That is true freedom, guys. It's true freedom because you're in alignment to the perfect frequencies of the universe, which is abundance and love, but you're one with the universe and you're reflecting that back. It will always support you, and the scariest things in life will reap the greatest rewards. All right, awesome. Did anybody else want a card? Hey, Melinda, I didn't see you there. Would love some guidance. All right, Melinda, I'd love to give you some. Again, I rang to clear the cards. This call forth Melinda's higher self. What guidance with Melinda is most beneficial and resonates and is most appropriate for her to hear and now? And all of these cards, they help us to tune into our heart energy by either bringing something to our acknowledgement that we need to release or let go of, or what we need to expand upon. But don't forget, in life, what we focus on grows. And if you're focusing on clearing and connecting and communicating to your heart energy where all your true power lies, then that's going to reflect in your life, and that's what's going to show up for you through opportunities, abundance, meeting people. Even like there could be an item you wanted to buy, and bang, you go into a store and bang, there it is, or online, bang, there it is. All the little things like that in life too. I know it might not seem like it relates to connecting to your heart energy, but it does, because everything is intertwined and it's a tapestry, interconnecting and all working through love. And like I always say, the sun doesn't shine through just one ray. When you're focused on the sun, which is the heart of who you are, it shines through all rays. You have all these rays emanating from the sun. And so it doesn't affect just one path in your life. It affects all paths, all connections when you tune into the sun of who you are. Oh, I didn't see you, Jolene. Thank you. All right. So Melinda, then you, Jolene. And I will repost this and share this stuff. So if anyone had to step in or out, Thank you, Jolene. And if I missed anybody else, do not be shy. Post it. Because sometimes I miss comments when I'm talking and it's, you know, scrolling along and I miss you guys. Okay, so this is from Melinda. As soon as, geez, as soon as the card wants to pop out here. Jolene, you're next. So doing this kind of stuff, guys, it's like, it's my excitement, but yet it was my fear. So that, like, that's the flip side. It's just, and it's part of, I think, having to be Gemini. So this one presented itself, Melinda. This is a little driftwood on the beach. Again, this is Old Orchard Beach also. A little heart here, but it's got this little white spot here. And it's on a little bed of seaweed on the beach. A little bed of seaweed, almost like this is a little nest here. A little nest, and you get this little heart sitting on the nest. And then you got this little white in you. White automatically represents spirit to me, purity, innocence, childness, your childlike quality, your child that you hold within you. Connect to that childlike quality. Yeah, and I'm feeling spirit. It's reaffirming that. Connect, Melinda, to your child, what you were like when you were a child, that innocence, believing in magic, imagination. You believed you could be a superhero when you grew up, when you were a child. But guess what? You really are a superhero because you're the creator of your life. How powerful, how more powerful can you get than that? So connect. And when you connect to that child, that innocence within you, that piece of you within you that you might have been ignoring, when you reconnect to that, you connect to the light and love and the trueness of who you are. Like they always say, you enter heaven through the heart of a child. You got to be like the child of the heart of a child to enter heaven. Well, heaven is just living your ultimate destiny, your ultimate fulfilling reality. And when you connect to that child, you create magic, you create synchronicities that will be reflected back. And it's almost like you've been sitting on this nest for a while and connect to that child. And it's almost like if you connect to that childlike idea, whether it be running through the grass bare feet, whether it be going swimming in a brook or a river, whether it be going to get a creamy, connecting to that childlike innocence, quality, magic, you know, just doing stuff kids do. And maybe you have kids, connecting with them is telling me if you work with kids or connect with kids. You're welcome, Devada. That also helps to bring out your childlike quality. And this being on a nest, it's almost like saying it's time to come out of the nest. It's time to come out of the nest and embrace who you are and bring forth that divinity of who you are. Connect to it and express it. It's time to like fly free of it, fly with it. So what it's saying, the title of the card is Lead Yourself. Trusting your heart is your compass, point of reference, and wisest of guides. Only your heart knows the surest path to happiness, and the universe yearns to fulfill it all. So this is saying your heart, tune into your heart. There's something in your heart, Melinda, and it will take you to where you want to go. Trust in it. And it's telling me, when it says lead yourself, it's telling me that you're a leader of some sort. There's an individual, not that we don't all have individual imprints, because we do, but you are to take a leadership role in some way, shape, or form. You are to help lead or guide others. You're going to be an example or are an example for others by connecting to that unique quality that only you have within. That, I don't know if you're thinking, I don't know if it's to do with work, jobs, but in general, it could be like leaving something to start something yourself, starting your own creative venture, moving forward with your own creative juices, and it will evolve into something that you wouldn't even expect. Wow, time play with my girls. Yes, playing with your girls. Oh my God, they activate. Oh my God, children activate. Like my little son Mythos, he reminds me of what I really am. It's so beautiful because he sees things so innocently, and he's more what you consider special needs child, and they never lose that connection to who they are. They never ever do. He's like my little anchor to that childlike quality within me, and brings forth the magic, and they help you to see through innocent, magical, fantasy eyes. That's a beautiful, beautiful gift, because they're activating that within you. They're keeping you connected to that. So keep doing that. So keep connecting to the child within you through children and express it in your own ways, whether it be write a children's book or whether it could be something as simple as your kids want to go to the playground and you take them to the playground and who knows who you meet, what contacts you make. And life is magical. Life is magical when you connect, but it's telling me, yep, time to get out of the nest and step into that. And follow the heart and lead yourself. I don't know if you have even thought of working with kids other than your own or daycare or offering volunteering, but you definitely have a connection there with the children and that beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you for letting me pull that, Melinda. Hopefully that made some sense. Jolene, you're next. Jolene's higher self. Now, Jolene, because you're so proficient and fluid with, connecting with spirit and your angels. It is harder for you to connect for yourself, is it not? Like, is it harder for you to receive such a direct line for yourself because you're the one that has to experience it, where, in other words, you're acting as a guide for others? Hey, Kirsten. Yes. Yes, what? Yes, what I was saying, Kirsten? Or yes, you want a card? Or yes, you're here in the now. Yes, Jolene? Because I find that too. I find it so much easier to read a card for someone else because my emotion, I guess, is not connected. But when you have that emotional raveling for yourself, it's much harder. And then doubt plays in and you have all these other scenarios. And I know most readers, mediums, both. Yes. Thank you, Kirsten. All right, so this is for Jolene. Jolene, may your higher self come forth. And even though I'm reading an individual card for somebody else, it doesn't mean it doesn't pertain for you, whoever the other person is listening, and me. Because we're all connected and we're all sharing in those energies and we're all in this now for a reason. So we gain from all of our readings, all of each other's readings when we're in the same unit together working in that energy. It doesn't just pertain to Jolene or Melinda or Devada. It also pertains to you or me and me. Because what you do for others, you do for yourself. So all of these cards also too, they activate and anchor in all of these energies for myself. So whenever you're giving for others, you're always giving it to yourself. I love this one. This was Jolene. I love, 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 love this one. It is so beautiful and it's such a composite of different elements and plants. So we got this obvious orange one. I love it. It's open, it's clear, it's opened out. It shows you are open to your creative juices, your creative expression, your creation, the sacral chakra, fertileness, development, connection and communication with others, creative endeavors, all of that. That's just totally you, Jolene. Zip, bam, boom. Hey, Paul. Thanks for joining us. Doing some Gaia's guidance for the day. So you're right open. You're open. And this is like a little egg ready to hatch, Jolene. Again, the orange chakra, a little bit of reddish, connected to earth. You're deeply embedded in earth. That's great. The brown, Mother Earth grounding. You're shooting up new ideas, shooting forth. You're like, what's it called? Those, what are those things called? Those hot springs, but they once in a while come forth. I don't know if they're hot springs. There's another name for it. Fertility, that's what I said. Yeah, that's why I said the egg, Kirsten, for Jolene. Fertility, get this little egg here. He's actually attached to the uterus and he's ready to be fertilized. And look at, what do we got here? A little face coming forth. Look at that little face with the green. Look at, almost like, the little face right there out of this egg is actually a physical manifestation. Could be a human. Blowhole. Oh, blowhole. A blowhole, that's a good example too, from a dolphin or whatever. What the heck's the name of it, guys? Sizers? But periodically, or maybe, there's another name for blowhole. He's ready. Yes, Jolene. Geyser! Thank you, Lionel! Geyser! You go through these periods, and I can see that. You're like a geyser of information for others through your channeling. Because look at, you're tapping into all their spirit guides. And I got all the spirits. You're tapped into their guides, higher selves, different aspects of them, because all their spirits, all their guides are aspects of themselves, using you as a conduit to give them the information, reflecting back the information they already have within, but they need you as the conduit to reflect that back to them. Oh my God, so awesome. So that's what that is. And zoom, I don't know what this is. You might pick up, oh, in the geyser itself, zoom stems up. It's a little heart shape too of seaweed. See that? And that's based in love. It's based in the heart. People's guides, their angels, it's all still in their heart. And what's in their heart, boom, you're shooting it out for them to connect to. You are a conduit for their energy to speak through, as you already know. But this is just like affirming it. There's this nice little green heart. You're connecting to their heart energy. You're connecting to their guides. And boom, you're shooting back the information. And this here trails off too. This trails off to greater love, expansion, spirit. This little guy obviously is connected through the love vehicle. And here there's a little more mumbo jumbo going on. Let me just take a quick peek. I just picked up on this whole thing is almost like a face too. We got an eye here, almost like an eye, almost like a little beak here. See this little white spot, Jolene? I know you're really good at interpreting stuff too. This is almost like some sort of bird. You could say owl with the big eye. Yes, it's an owl. It's an owl because the owls have, oh my God, the owls have a bent, their little beak goes down like this, and the big eyes. This is an owl, Jolene, also incorporated in the heart. You are bringing in wisdom and knowledge, the owl representing wisdom and knowledge. I got a total open line with you today. I don't know what it is. The wisdom of the owl is bringing forth and grounding that energy that you connect with through other people's energies, and bang, you're sharing that energy. Holy son of a bee, that's awesome. All right, so your title is Waves, and your message is the waves of the ocean flow, and they renew your spirit. They pull back out to sea, and they take back with them the negative emotions that no longer serve you. Even if you're not by the ocean, you can visualize their motion, the motion of their rhythm in your breath as you go. Breathe in, take in the ocean, breathe in the new life, the emotions, the experience, and then release that does not serve you. The breath and the ocean waves are one. Just like our heart is one with Gaia. Our heart is one with Mother Earth. Bring consciousness awareness to the process. So I'm sure you already are doing that. You are breathing it in, but you're also breathing in conscious awareness for others through your channeling. So that's what I get. You're on fire. So that's what I get for you. You step in as a vehicle to bring forth conscious awareness for others, to help them focus and tune into something that their mind or their energy might be obstructing at the moment. It's all within them still, but you're a beautiful gift and reflection of that which they are holding, that they have within their heart. Yes, the ocean. Well, when you get on your island, you'll be surrounded by ocean, won't you, Jolene? You'll have ocean all around you. And then any point, like I'm not directly on the ocean like I was in Old Orchard Beach, but on the island it's like, and there's an access to the ocean. Every block is such, bang, easy access. A few different points where you can actually drive on the ocean. It's just awesome. I'm close to it. Jolene, I need to grab card. Okay, you grab that card. Anybody else? Did I miss? Kirsten, did you want one or not? We are one mind. Yes, Kirsten. And Kirsten, I loved your video yesterday. It was so good, and it's something that I need to, because I tend to hold in my emotions, just get mad inside. When you were talking about nonviolent communication, I like just fight under my breath. And you talked about dog poop last night on your video yesterday. Guess what? I woke up to frickin' dog poop. I was so, and then I'm like, no, I'm going to be like Kirsten. I'm just going to pick it up, shut the F up, just do it. But I gave Wokey, Caleb's dog, a bone. And I don't think it agreed with him because I put him in his kennel at night and he barked twice. I let him out 2 times, so I thought he was fine. He went pee. It looked like he was pooping, but maybe he didn't get it out. And then so I let him roam through the house at night, but obviously he didn't get it all out. And I woke up to it and had to clean the stinking mess. But thank you, Father. All right. Thank you, Lena, for all the love. All right, so I guess that's it. Kirsten, yes, can't wait. Yes, you want a card? Poop emoji. Oh, my freaking Lord. Kirsten, you want a card? Give you a card? But it was awesome, and it was synchronicity. And like I related to a couple of things, like your son throwing the hula hoops at the TV while I get mad at Drasana. And I know it's just the age. They leave trails behind them for me to pick up. So yeah, I have a lot of internal whatever sometimes that I need to communicate appropriately. Kirsten, may Kirsten's higher self and heart energy bring forth the card. So talking for any of you guys here still today, Mercury's direct. It's time to move forward with our dreams, our aspirations. It's time to take physical action, and that's what I'm doing today. And I'm reestablishing my commitment to doing Gaia's guidance daily as a live on Temple of the Sun. And I'm also going to bring forth my services of personal, more in-depth readings with Gaia's guidance, and also my new modality. And the modality is simply to anchor in and activate the divine energetic imprint that you came forth to bring. And in doing that, clearing the chakras, connecting, bringing forth and taking on your higher self. That I have an internal dialogue. We work around your energetic body in order to connect, clear, and to physically bring forth, activate, anchor your purpose on earth, your divine energetic imprint, because that is what you've come to do. That is there in that imprint lies your purpose, your mission, your purpose, your soul. They're one. Your soul's mission and your purpose are one and the same. We're in a physical body for a reason, and we came here to, even though it's all an illusion, but the experience is real, and we do have to bring forth and anchor in and not keep it out here all the time, not keep it in the etheric realm. We do have our physical vessel for a reason. We're having the physical experience for a reason. Oh, this one dropped out for you. So it's important. It's important to step into that and to anchor it. So I'll be offering and showing those services on my Temple of the Sun site soon. And bringing Caleb on, and any of you guys who want to post or do lives or channel, feel free. I would love that. All right, so you, Kirsten, are this little blue guy. There's a little blue shell on the sand too in Old Orchard Beach. It's got a little broken spot right here. And I think to me, this totally represents your story yesterday when you were talking about your nonviolent communication and taking some guy's remark in your yoga class that you did 20 years ago and letting it affect you and kind of break you. But it's in the past. See, it's something that's happened. It's in the past. It kind of disturbed you. There's like the little guy's face, a little eye, little mouth, and this is like his chin. But guess what? It's going to bring you to a greater love, because look at your head shape. And this also sort of looks alienish. And I'm picking that up. I don't know if you have a relation to Syrians or blue avians. I'm getting wicked spiritual, vibes. So you have a connection, or Arcturians, but you do have a star seed. Caleb, much love. Caleb, love, yes. You're connected, and they're working with you. You do have that starseed connection. I don't know what the blue energy is, because I know blue avians I connect to, and the Arcturians and the Syrians, and I think they all have like that blue. But probably. So anyways, they're working with you. Through that experience of that self-deprivation that you've experienced in the past, not embracing your gift. Oh my God, this is just like, I got a lot of this in me too. Doubting yourself. Not stepping into who you are fully and appreciating it and loving it and just being it. You've had some past stories running through you that have affected you, but it's time to obviously break, and also not break in here, but break away from that, breaking free into who you are and sharing all that you have in your tuition. You were like so clear, concise, and it was the best video yet that you've brought forth, Kirsten. It made so much sense to me on a personal level, right down to getting mad at my kids, down to the dog poop, which all is just symbolic of me being mad at myself for agreeing to the dogs that I really didn't want to, but I wanted to have them have that connection to their nurture, to be nurtured, and I was respecting what they wanted and what they needed, even though I was going to have to freaking, take that on again. But that's just being a victim, so I got to learn how to deal with that better. But your information in that short video was just so key on, and it was just so good, Kirsten. So this is just telling me, follow that tuition. You know it. It's not only blue, but it's filled with that high frequency of love, light, truth, source. And your star seeds are working too with helping you with that. And I know you said you have a connection with Eric, and Eric is helping you with that. And this is done with. The broke is over, the breaking. And just like with all of us, guys, any brokenness that we've experienced, again, the flip side of the coin, our challenge. Within that challenge lies within our victim lies our victor, our purpose. It's like when everything dies and we feel like, if we look at the outside and you live in the Northeast and you go through these, or other parts of the world where they have winter and things die, we have had to die to the death that looks like how it could appear to us as being broken and dead. But there's a lot going on in the winter and then the spring, and then now this new life blooms again from the flower that had its time and it's dead and it looks dead. And that's how we can feel about situations that we've experienced in life. We can think of it as yucky, it's not life-giving. But guess what? After we've processed this, integrated it enough, learned what we needed from it to gain that flowering, that heart, that higher frequency of love, it was all as it should be. Nothing was wasted, Kirsten. Nothing was wasted. It was all as it should be. And if you didn't have that 20-year of death, wintertime, you would not have been as effective at relaying your message as you are now, because everyone's going to relate to your story in itself. That story you went through is healing in itself, even without the nonviolent communication story. Everything is working in symbiosis. I gained a lot just from your sharing. No more tiny you. No more tiny you. No more tiny anyone. Anyone. The time has come forth for all of us to bring forth our divine light frequency, our imprint. And again, makes perfect sense with the modality that I've been guided to share and provide. It's just unbelievable. And that will be my way, like the Gaia's guidance, that modality, that's my way. Your way, Kirsten, of providing that modality is through your experiencing, your sharing, and your non-violent communication. Would love a card from the green room, please. Okay, Lionel. Hey, Jimmy. Unbelievable. I looked at your little rewiring reports. Like, briefly, it's hard to read. I had to but awesome. Very beautiful. And after I read it, I really literally felt that a big part of you, and I literally felt it, was in the cosmos. Like your higher self is in the cosmos providing all this information for you. Like, you know how your higher self is everywhere? Well, it's in you, but there's a part of you that is out there. And it's so happy that that you've awoken to bring forth what you're bringing forth in your creative expression. And not that you weren't before, but there's like a newness to it. There's like a revamping. There's like a new spark. There's a new light. And I could see your higher self literally like dancing, flowing, music and smiling and just happy. It was amazing. I didn't see it physically, but I feel it. It was really nice. So it was really nice for you to share that, because then I wouldn't have been able to experience that without your sharing. All right. Lionel. Bang on, Kirsten. Bang on. Boom. It's a time of fire. Again, new beginnings. 1. Mercury's direct, new bringing forth all those creative aspirations. So this is for, who was this for again? Lionel. Lionel's higher self, bring forth divine director Lionel. Lionel's a divine director of divine frequency information. I saw that in your card the other day. No, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for the honor and the privilege of joining this class and allowing us to meet you and know you and exchange those energies. It's like, it's got internal impact. I really get lately, and it's just, I get so flooded with emotion and love because I can feel the heart connectedness and I can feel the internal ripples of just this class and our meeting and the collective that we're not only creating for ourselves, but the collective, how all the bubbles and all this stuff merge into something much bigger. It's just, the worst is over. What's that song? Oh my God. Something just was going to come to me. Some song Jolene would know. Another mastermind with music. The worst is over. Some song that has that verse. So you, Lionel, is this big solid rock. I don't know, I'm feeling tons in my heart today, but I've been feeling that anyway. So I don't know if this is related to you specifically, Lionel. But anyways, look at your solid foundation. You're a solid rock. You're pink. You're emanating that pink frequency, that pink energy. And the snow represents to me higher frequencies of love, high frequency energy, but it also can also represent coldness, which your love line now is going to melt any cold. It's going to melt any cold, any unexpanded energy. You've come here to expand and be a foundation for others to expand their light and their love and their energy within through your surrounding, through your connection and surrounding energy to higher frequencies of love and light. You're a foundation. You're a foundation. You're a foundation for Jolene. You're a foundation for your family. Hey, Paul. All right, sure. Solid as a rock. That song too. Solid as a rock. I can't sing. Dang it. I'm not Jimmy and Jolene who have and Kirsten who have that singing voice. But you're solid as a rock, and you're bringing forth those higher frequencies and protecting your loved ones, protecting your families, protecting Jolene, protecting all of those you come in contact through your solid connection to who you are, Lionel. You bring forth a solid foundation for all others. So the title of the card is Beliefs, and it said to you, Lionel, are your beliefs creating walls that prevent happiness from reaching you? Nope. Or are they creating, solid beliefs? It is time for you to expand beyond that which you are living, which you are, and celebrate the life that is your birthright. This is telling me that for some people, it could be that a card where they're being told that they need to expand their beliefs. But for me, it is you are stepping solid into what your true frequency is. In truth, you are unbounded by the walls of limitations. They are not real. Let go of hindering perspectives and embrace the freedom that is yours. And that is exactly what you're doing. You are doing the flip side of that. You are embracing. You have stepped free from limiting beliefs, of judgments from others, from your own upbringing. I've heard a little bit about it. You're stepped out of that. You're stepping into your own beliefs. You are tuning into your own frequencies, divine light, divine frequencies. You're stepping into your own divinity, your own imprint, and you're solid in that. And through your solid connection to your divine frequency imprint, you stand strong for others and a mirror for them also to stand strong. Guess what? I'm still hot, says Jolene. On fire. Where's Kelly? Kelly's not here. She's oh my God, I did my modality on her, and it was the most, oh my God, it was the most beautiful experience. Total fire. All right, who was next? Jimmy, did you ask for a card then? Because I know Paul said after Jimmy. So Jimmy, did you ask for one? Did you even want one, Jimmy? The final countdown. Kirsten says, solid as a rock. I guess that's a song. Jimmy, do you want a card? Maybe I missed it. And then we'll do Paul, and then I think I'll probably wrap it up, guys. Jimmy's higher self, come forth. I don't even know if you asked for a card, but I don't want a chance that I missed you, so we'll pull you one. I think you work. I heard someone else mention that you go in and out because you work for a little bit longer, leaving your job, right? Living the 3D, going to manifest some of your own workings. Jimmy, may Jimmy's higher self come forth. What does Jimmy need to hear that resonates? That he doesn't already know. I know you've gone through a lot lately. A lot of rewiring, a lot of enlightenment, a lot of awareness, a lot of healing, a lot of grounding the energy. Jimmy, what will be good for Jimmy to hear for today, higher self? Jimmy's higher self and heart frequency. If I had to guess it, it's probably going to be a card of affirmation. What's Jimmy need? All right, this kind of poked out. Love this one too. Another beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card on the beach, surrounded. The whole thing is surrounded with the sea foam, the sea foam of the ocean. The whole thing. It's not like in little blobs around it. It's totally, totally connected, like a fine-tuned instrument, Jimmy. Look, and it's almost like a little tail down here. I've never picked up on this, but almost like a little fishtail, a little merman swimming through the ocean of emotion, bringing forth your heart frequency, sharing it and swimming in it. That's how I felt when you were in the cosmos. You were like swimming. You were swimming with the frequency of who you are. That's what this represents to me, that little tail, swimming in the heart. And in swimming in the heart of all that, look at this. You're bringing forth new information and new growth. It's kind of funny how this is all green. Green representing the heart energy. Heart, it's like a little bubble coming forth, ready to burst. It hasn't bursted yet, but it's coming forth, and it's going to just expand, and it's going to just disperse all this energy. It's still a little bit contained, Jimmy. Got a little bit of containing going on. You're still building, and then boom, it's going to come out of you. And then we got a little upside down heart here. To me, and in the shadow, looks like it even might bend the shadow of me taking the picture, but regardless, the shadow is there. It's an upside down heart. Just shows to me past heartbreaks, past letdowns, past feelings of being let down, brokenheartedness, things not turning out the way you wanted to. You're taking those heartbreaks, they're upside down. They're done with, they're in the past. You're bringing it upright. You're embracing the heart. You're embracing all the emotions and all the creative energies within your heart. It's totally intuned. It's totally wrapped around your heart, and it's all ready to come forth. And I can't ever not ignore this little duck. This little duck here, it's a waterfowl bird. And what it is you're now going to let anything, you know how the saying is, let your troubles, or let it roll off like water rolling off a duck's back. Let your troubles, let any other energies roll off you like a water off a duck's back. You know how they have oiled feathers and water just bubbles up and it just rolls off them because they preen with that oil and they're like waterproof and it just rolls off them. Kind of like that stuff you put on your windshield when it rains and snows. It beads up and rolls off. This is telling you any other problems, let it roll off ya. Roll off ya. And what we got going on over here? There's a lot going on. You got a lot going on. You got a lot of fullness because you got a lot of other like loops here. You got a little loop here. Something looping. Like I feel like there's new creative ideas in the stem of the heart. In the stem of the heart, there's some other like little bit of looping going on, and this coming out. You've got some more creative aspirations yet to be discovered that are going to be coming forth in you or entering your life. So just keep swimming through the emotion of your heart. It's all coming, it's coming, and it's going to be beautiful. And this just tells me you're really swimming in the emotion of your heart. You're really tuned in, tapped into your own divine frequency. And it's called Heart's Truth. The title of this, Jimmy's Heart's Truth. Open your heart and expose your truth. And I didn't know what the message was. Again, it goes bang on. Open your truth. Are you simply conforming or daring to live your dreams? You are daring to live your dreams now. The journey of the heart is all about expansion of love. Don't let the voices of others drown out the call of your heart. And this too, this heart is almost like a call too. This is almost a calling from the heart. You are always supported by the universe to bring forth fulfillment of your heart's desires. So, break away, bang, boom. You're in the process of doing that, I believe. Don't let other people's voices say, oh, Jimmy, you sure you want to do this? Is this going to be sustaining for you? Blah, 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 blah. Drown out any other voices. Embrace your heart frequency. Go for it. And the universe, which is you, when you step into who you are, is going to support you because the universe is at its highest frequency, love and light. But even though it'll reflect back to you regardless, it's still universal love and light because it loves you so much. God loves you so much that you have the power to reflect back any energy that you're emitting, whether it be so-called negative, which really isn't negative because it ultimately will still bring you to positivity and growth. So this is just perfect. You are swimming in the heart of your emotions. You're bringing forth that love and light, and don't listen to the voices of others. Embrace your heart, move forward, be firm in who you are, and you will be supported and fulfilled. And all of that. All right, Paul. Well, now, by the way, in return, there's a heart stone in the mail coming. Thank you. I will honor it. I will share it, and I will post it for you will know. But I appreciate that. That means so much to me, especially coming from the Divine Director, Lionel. Solid love heart frequency. All right, let's see if I'm... Oh, all of the modality readings, guys, that I have done up to now, I posted a video of my findings under their request, under my post, that live video that I did. See, I was just practicing, so I just did a video. I'm not sure how I'm going to present it. I love doing videos because to me, when you do videos, you pick up the heart, you pick up the frequencies, you pick up, and you do through words too. But I feel I convey better through verbalization, even though everything still is being conveyed through words. I like to do a physical video. So I did not message it to her because they're too long. So I did one for Lauren, I did one for Kelly, I did one for Kelly's daughter, I did one for Kirsten. So all those videos, if you look under my replies to their comments, they are all on there. On the beach. Oh, I already did it, Jimmy. Jimmy, I don't know if you left and came back, or maybe that's prior. I did do your card, Jimmy. Oh, these are backlogs that I didn't see. Sorry. Share Rhea site to all the peeps. I probably should ask permission from you guys if I can just post it separately on Cosmic Channeling, those videos. So maybe I'll message Kirsten. You can let me know now if you care if I post your video under Cosmic Channeling, that live, instead of posting it, because it's kind of hidden. I can't even find the videos that I posted, you guys. I don't even know how to get to them. I posted one for Kelly's daughter. I'm like, let me know if you don't get it, because I can't even find it. So I will post those. So I'll message you guys and see if you guys mind if I do. Thanks, Kirsten. Who am I doing? Paul. Paul's higher self and heart energy. And then I think I'll wrap it up with Paul. Got to get my exercise in. Got to get my run in. Paul. Make Paul's higher. Okay. Breathe in this energy. It's stuck to my hand, so I'm going with that one. This one's a goodie. All right, guys. So this one is always a favorite of mine. Immediately, it's going to tell you relax. Relax into the purity of who you are, your imprint. Relax, breathe. It's a perfect little heart, seagull bird poop on the beach. Again, whole poop theme, Kirsten. But this is a good image of poop. I just couldn't resist it because it was perfect. It was in this perfect heart, and everything is beautiful. There used to be this show many years ago that I used to watch on public TV, and it was to do with this nun that would interpret artwork, and she would find the beauty in everything, even urine, because everything really is beautiful, even urine, even poop. You just got to raise your perspective a little bit. Kirsten, just figured out how to save them 3 dots before video starts. I'll check that out. So this is a perfect little shape of bird poop on the beach, Old Orchard Beach. And to me, the white represents that connection to higher self, higher frequency. And because it came out on the earth, it shows you grounding that energy to Mother Earth. I'm going to read it and then interpret some more. The title of this card, Paul, is Relax. When you try too hard to achieve a desired result, this can actually repel the thing you want because you are emitting the energy of hardship. This creates a blockage to the flow. When you relax into the knowing, all will work out. The energy flows abundantly. Oh, there's a little typo in that. Bountifully, abundantly. Anyways, it flows abundantly. So this little bird just relaxed and did its thing. It didn't think about where it's going poop. It didn't think how it was going to achieve it. It just went. And when we try too hard to manipulate or to control events or outcomes, or keep saying, I can't get this, it's not working, that is the energy you're stepped in at the moment, but you have the power to change it in a second. Paul says that's beautiful poop. It is beautiful poop. It's angelic poop. And it's just telling you don't need to try so hard, Paul. If there's something that you are specifically trying hard to accomplish, it's kind of like writer's block. When a writer gets a block and they're trying so hard to think of the next word, they're just emitting that blockage. The universe isn't They cut off their own flow to their heart. I say the universe. The universe is just a reflection of our energy and the flow that we have going with our heart. We just kind of block it. It's like when you try so hard. Like I wasn't trying to look for all these hearts, guys. I never in a million years even thought I was going to create a heart deck. And when I had the little voice, I was doing a blog prior to this and looking for images online to match the inspired spiritual image, the messages that I got from Spirit. And one time on the way, I was done my run and it said, why don't you match your messages with all the hearts you keep finding? And I thought to myself, how boring. Because the human mind likes to get in the way, likes to think logically, whatever. But you can't think logically when you're working with your divine imprint because it is beyond all space and time. It's beyond the limitations that the human mind can perceive and conceive. So if you try to put forth an expectation or you try to place a control or a way something should be done, or all you're doing is focusing on it's not happening, guess what? It's not going to happen until you relax into your being and frequency, and then look what can be released. The perfect answers from the highest energy frequency within your heart. So we just have to and this is hard. It's hard for me. I'm like an action person, a doing person, want results person. You know, I like to physically take control. And, you know, in life sometimes, you know, it's such a high frequency and you're pulling in energies and what's going to manifest for you, Paul, and what's going to happen for you is beyond the human thinking. It's beyond what you could conceive because our human mind is based on only the past, how things have been done, whether it be through generations, whether it be in your immediate life. It has only a limited perception. But if you can relax and just not worry about it, what you do is you focus on something that you can enjoy in the moment. Could be a drink of tea, could be watching a funny movie. Something so simplistic can affect the flow of whatever that huge obstacle, challenge, question mark in life is you have, because you're not focused, you're not sending that resistance to that subject matter, and you go in and have an ice cream, go for a walk, go jet skiing, whatever it is you like to do. It frees up your energy, makes it all light, so that you can then receive a more fluid communication to receive that answer, to have whatever that is you're looking for present itself in ways that you wouldn't even think of. And when you can relax, you get more inspired thoughts, because then when you're relaxed, you don't have all your energy concentrated in the human mind. When you relax to joy, that is the language, joy, love, that is the communication of the heart. So when you're focused into that, then the heart can have sneaky little areas where it can then plant a inspired place of action in your mind, or what to do next. Little intuitions. Listen to your tuition, follow your gut, listen to your heart, and when you feel stuck, just screw it. Throw it by the wayside and go do something you enjoy, and it'll come to you. Just like when a writer leaves their typewriter, leaves their keyboard, goes and does something different, and then the answers can come and flow. Thank you, Paul. I'm glad. Thank you for allowing me to pull a card, and hopefully it does make sense. And a lot of times, you'll get more and more information throughout your day, or something will hit you later that you will pick up on. So just relax and poop like a seagull, basically. Thank you so much, guys. If there's anyone here I missed, let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. But I will be back daily. I'm not sure what time. I'll post a quick event in my Temple of the Sun, and you'll get a notification maybe. If you hit it, you're meant to. If you're not, you're not. That's all there is to it. And I will put my services up here where I'll do more personal, a little more in depth. Instead of these are all little quickies I'm doing. I can get a little more in depth, pull more information. I go into more of a meditative state, and I can get more personalized guidance for you to a greater degree. And then if you're interested in the healing modality, and it's really not healing, it's you have everything you need within you. It's just activating and anchoring in your divine frequency, so everything is opened up to receiving it, and you are in the physical body so that you can actually manifest and physically integrate and step into your divine frequency, purpose, mission, and soul. The green room strikes again. Sending you love and light, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Kelly, you just, I just did a bunch of readings. I have done my first live from Temple of the Sun. I invite all of you guys, if you ever want to join me, do doubles, do your own stuff. I will share everything from tender love and light that I can, Kelly. I love your new page. And I was, you know how you were kind of discouraged, Kelly, about oh, I shouldn't have put business, I shouldn't have done organization. I've been doing back and forth. I've not now considered, Temple of the Sun was an organization for a long time, even though I didn't provide any business services. But I decided to go with public figure. So that's my latest. I'm now public figure. You can do business and all these things. But no matter what, Facebook, Kelly, is going to want you to promote or boost. So you just got to kind of feel into what label feels right for you. And then you can tweak it and do things that you want. Kelly, is it okay if I physically post your healing modality that I did on you and your daughter on the Cosmic Channeling? Because it's hard to find. People are asking me, saying I should share it. And I can't even find it under that original live that I did. So let me know if you think that's okay or not okay. Just to share. Not that the Cosmic Channeling is going to be done in, what, a couple days? But just to share, just see how, you know. And I will do your son, what was his name? Isaac? No, not Isaac. I'll relook at it. Probably later tonight, in the evening. Evening usually works better for me. Thank you. You guys are all angels, all beautiful light. We're all exchanging energies. We're all helping each other. We're all reflections of one another. Okay, thank you, Kelly. Kelly, do you want a quick card? I was wrapping it up, but I cannot not give you a card if you want a card. Beautiful angel, Kelly. I'll give you a card, Kelly. Zach, yes. I have it written down. Oh, what was that? Oh, I said Isaac. Close. Kelly, I'm going to pull you a quick card because you're such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reflection of myself. Ooh, and it came out quick. Not my favorite darn card again. No, I'm going to use this and put it back in and just, I'm going to shuffle that a little better and clear it. And if it's meant to be that card, it'll come out. It'll come out. Kelly's higher self. Something told me to put the card back, so I'm just going to let a more obvious card pop out. Your higher self, divine heart frequency, come forth. I just can't believe all the synchronicities with your daughter and the Queen Victoria thing. Because immediately after I realized, after that whole reading, I always receive additional information after. And it's just like so dead on. Even the Dotsons, I couldn't believe that. All right, we're going to go with this one. All right, so we got a big solid heart embedded in the earth. That to me represents your solid foundation, your physical vessel of your divine frequency being grounded into your physical body, represented by the rock, your physical body represented in the earth. I immediately see this cute little face. See the eyeball? See, that's the pupil. That's the, whatever that white stuff is called. And a little eye, little nose there, Kelly, little mouth. Almost another little eye there, but there's a little face there. You know, this is telling me your heart has direct communication to your third eye. Your third eye and your heart are operating in one. They're operating in one. You're knowing, you have a really strong knowing, clear line of communication with your heart. And it's showing in your knowing. And you know that you know you can trust that. This is just affirming. No doubts, Kelly, you know. The little eye there, the little nose, little nostril, the black parts of nostrils, a couple little dots here of the mouth. This is the chin. This is also showing me too, when I see a face sometimes in that head shape, it almost looks like an alien. Like an aliens have these big heads, brains, like they got a lot of information and knowledge. So to me, this also shows your connection to whatever star seed. Also cosmic, you're cosmically connected, even if it's not a specific star seed. Because even if you're a star seed and even if you're cosmically connected and all of that, but you don't know what it is, you're still connected in the heart. Because the heart is the source of who you are and all aspects of you. So sometimes you might tune into a specific star seed to focus on that certain energy. But no matter what, you can't go wrong when you tune into the heart. Because the heart is the connecting point of all realities, all time, source energy, all of your lives. So when you tune into the heart and you're aligned and anchored in that, you're connected to all anyways. All right, so this also, I can't dismiss the growth up here. You got growth ahead of you, meaning you're reaching for growth. You got more growth to come. Expansion, the heart still growing and expanding always. It's an eternal thing. And your heart and what you know is based on your growth of all, that are taken already. Physical steps that you have taken right here. These are physical growth and inspiration that you have taken action on. And then it's going to continue. And the title of your card, Kelly, is Fortunate Eyes. And again, there's that fortunate eye, one eye. There's a little eye there, but you know, that eye's really like looking. And the title is, There is fortune to be gained in all of creation, for the source of all is love. What you have to gain may not necessarily be seen in how things appear. Nothing is unfortunate when you choose to find the treasure in all. And this is just saying there is a treasure in all. And even though you might not see the physical manifestation or see the treasure in the moment, there is a treasure and there is fortune to be gained, but it's all based on your perception. And if you can't see the immediate fortunateness of an event, like I'm just going to use that New Zealand event because that keeps coming up online and stuff. And even if we can't see the fortunateness of that event, we can still give it up to our higher faith and belief, our heart that knows all, and it will still work for us. As long as we're not placing our mind on what we don't want, of what appears to be real but isn't. Because it appears, and I'm getting all the tingles, a lot of things in life appear real, really, really real, really, really desperate, really, really horrific. But that is not the end-all reality of that. That is what we perceive. When we can perceive it, find it ourselves to find the higher perspective, or give it up to our higher faith of our heart and know, just through faith, even though our mental mind, our human mind can't comprehend or understand it yet, that's okay, because you're still giving it up to the higher power of Source, God, you. And this is telling me that is what you are doing. And I just noticed you say you so resonated with it, couldn't agree more, because that is how you do. You do see life. Oh my God, all your little spirits are coming to me. You already, that's how you live your life, Kelly, and that is how you see. And it's just affirmation in that, and stay strong. And all the little spots in the white, you know the white, how it represents pure love and light, and all the little spots could be things in life that we see happening outside of our reality in the 3D physical world, news, internet, verbalizing, communicating with others. These can be all the little events that could seem negative, but guess what? You choose to see through a fortunate eye, Kelly. You choose. Kelly chooses to see the goodness in life, the positive, and you stand strong in that belief. And you're relentless. You are relentless. You're not going to see anything other, and you're not going to allow yourself to be taken down by lower frequencies. You're not going to allow it. You are strong, strong, strong in your faith. And that shows that you've done that in the past, and you're going to continue seeing life. And life is going to give you nothing but abundance. And it's going to reflect that in your own personal life. Even though we're still at a time where we are melding, pretty soon we're not going to see all that yucky stuff, that supposedly yucky stuff anymore. We're going to be so strong in our new reality, our new earth, that it's not going to affect us. But right now we're still at a time where you're going to see all those other incidences, all those things in life that might seem, even in your own personal life, little incidences here and there through relatives or whatever, friends, work, whatever, that might seem it. But you're going to choose to see the fortunate no matter what. And then guess what? That's how you transmute it. That's how you transmute and transcend any lower frequencies, Kelly, into this big, strong, bold frequency. Master Light Blaster! You're a Master Light Blaster, Kelly. That's what you are. You choose as a superpower to see everything through fortunate eyes. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. Hey, Felice, just getting done here. If you want to watch the replay, feel free. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. And I will be on daily. I'm recommitting to that. Don't know if it'll always be this long because it's so time consuming. But it's the greatest gift I can give of my heart, is to share my passion and to share and giving and receiving of those energies. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget, Step into that new creation. Step into that, what Mercury retrograde has brought forth, all those inklings, all that processing, all that integrating, creating new ideas. It's time now to take action and step forward into your divine heart frequency. Deborah, tuning out, but I'll be back tomorrow. I've been on for a while. I don't even know how long, guys. I love you. I'm losing my voice. Thank you for tuning in. I will be doing daily tunings. I'll be doing tunings too, but I will be doing daily readings, committing, hopefully. But I always go by inspired time, inspired action. I don't like to get into that obligational rut of, I got to go with spirit, flow with spirit. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.